Hello and welcome my fellow traders. Today I'm so excited to show you how to read a basic Forex chart. Nothing fancy, just a very basic Forex chart. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, like a novice who has not done any kind of analysis before, you're brand new in the world of Forex trading, you're just getting your feet wet, this is the right video for you. But before we dive into the details, let me introduce myself. My name is Vineet and I've been trading Forex for over 8 years now. I've had my fair share of wins and losses, but through it all, I've learned what it takes, which is a lot, to become a successful trader. And I hope you're going to join me in this journey. I promise you it's going to be a very, very rewarding one. So let's just get right into it. So what you're seeing here is on your screen an MT4 terminal. MT4 is nothing but MetaTrader 4, developed by a Russian company, and it's the best trading tool out there. I've been using it for years and years and I absolutely love it. So what you're seeing here is just a blank shell of MT4, and now what we're going to do is look at the chart. And see on the left hand side is this pane. You see here it says Market Watch. In Market Watch, all you see is different symbols or different pairs, what you can actually trade on. And for example, here you see EUR USD. So if I right click on EUR USD and I say chart window, and I see a chart pop up here. And the way I look at it, I don't like what I see. I don't like the depiction, the way it's moving. So every chart has an x-axis goes horizontally and a y-axis goes vertically. So the x-axis is time. So you can see here from 15th of March through 27th of March, which is today. And then you'll see H1. H1 means it's a 1 hour chart. But looking at the chart, I just don't like it. I like my charts to be absolutely simple and really easy to read. So let's make some changes. Let me show you how to change this chart so it looks a lot more appeasing to the eye, so to say. So okay, so if I do right click here and I do properties, and the first thing I want to do is I want to change the background. I want to change the background from black to white, and I want to change the foreground from white to black. Okay, so right away if I say okay, a lot better in my opinion. And I don't like these little squares, so let's get rid of, okay, so I don't want to see the grid because it's just distracting in my opinion. Okay, so let's get rid of this grid. See, a lot more cleaner now. So now let's change the color of the candles here. So every time tick or not tick, every time duration, for example, if it's a 1 hour chart, it's an hour chart. So every hour is a candle or this vertical line you see here. So let's go back to properties and make it, so right now it's a bar chart. Let's make it into a candlestick chart and click OK. And then go back to properties again and then go back to colors. So if my bar up, I want to show green. If my bar is down or in loss for the time period, I want to make it red. I want my bull candle to be black and white. Okay, that's fine. Green, red, ask level red. So let's do this. So now every candle that was negative for the hour will be in red. Every candle that was positive for the hour, which is green. What do I mean by negative or positive? So every hour there is a price that it opens with, and every hour the hour ends, there is a price it closes with. So if the closing price for the hour is lower than the opening price of the hour, is a negative candle, which is depicted in red. If the closing price is higher than the opening price, the candle is depicted in green. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So now we're looking at the 1 hour chart. Now, if another little thing, something, I'm looking at this chart, there's one thing that is jumping out at me and it's becoming so obvious. And if I look from the left hand side of the chart to the right hand side of the chart, it's very clear to me. I don't have to be a veteran chartist or a technical analyst or any of these fancy terms to tell me or to show me that the price is going from low to high, is low going higher. Okay, so now I can tell easily that the trend is higher. So all I do is draw a trend line, is click on the trend line thing here, and I go from the bottom and go from the top here. So now all I'm seeing is it's like it's jumping out at me. I'm sorry, I can't help it but to show you that, hey, look, it's so obvious. As soon as I clear my chart, the one thing becomes obvious is the price is actually going up, and in the 1 hour time frame. Let's see how the price is looking if I zoom out a little bit. When I say zoom out a little bit, let's look at the higher time frame, which is H4. H4 is nothing but a 4 hour time frame. So every candle is, or every vertical line that you see here is going to be 4 hours. All right, so let's look at the 4 hour. So even if you look at the 4 hour, now on the left hand side to the right hand side, hey, price is going from low point here to the high point here. So what does that tell me? That tells me, again, even on a higher time frame than 4 hour time frame, the price is in an uptrend. Let's draw another trend line from here bottom to here. Okay, so now the price, all it's telling me is on a shorter time frame, which is an hour, is going higher. On a little higher time frame, a 4 hour is higher. Let's see how now it looks on a daily time frame. Now the daily time frame is telling me something totally different, isn't it? So now if I go look at the left side of the chart to the right side of the chart, price has gone nowhere. So what does that tell me? It tells me on the daily time frame, the price has gone nowhere. It first went up, went down again, and went back up again. So price on a daily time frame is moving on a sideways basis. So right now, I cannot tell for sure what the next direction is. Make sense? I hope it does, because it's very obvious looking at it here. The price is not moving anywhere. So why am I doing this? I just want to show you that reading a chart is no rocket science. Okay, it's very simple. Prices can only do three things, guys. Just three things. Nothing complicated. It can either go up, it could go down, or it can go sideways. Now, once you figure that out, once you know how to figure out if a price in an up move or a uptrend, downtrend, or a sideways trend, you have done more than 80% of the work. That's it. The rest 20% will come. And it's as simple as this 80%. Once you figure out this 80%, next 20% will come even easier. I promise you that much. But again, look at it. So now let's even look at, let's zoom out further. Let's look at the weekly chart and see how that looks. Okay, let me click on W1, which is my weekly chart. Now that's telling me another story. Okay, because why? Because this weekly chart, if you zoom in here, is all the way back to 2008 till date. Okay, so from 2008 on EUR USD, the price is declining. What does that mean? That means USD is getting stronger. So what that means is, in the beginning of 2008, every euro would get you approximately 1.5 USD. Now, it actually went below par and it bounced back up again. But again, that's another story. But you can tell that if you look at the multi-decade view, the pricing is on a downwards pattern or on a downtrend. If you're looking at a daily chart, which is you're looking at the past 2 to 3 years, it's not done anything. Okay, and if you look at a 4 hour chart, price is clearly moving up. So the short to medium term bias of the price is in an uptrend. If you look at the long term trend, it's nowhere. If you look at really, really long term trend, it's going lower. Now, what is that? Now let's break it down. Let's make it even simpler. Now, if I am a trader who doesn't care about time frame, all I have if I'm a trader who doesn't care about time frame, that doesn't make me a trader at all. That makes me an investor. If I'm an investor, if I'm a long-term investor, I can sell EUR USD and I can sit back and relax, and I'm going to come back in a decade and I'm a happy man. But now I'm not that. I want my money fast. I want little trades. I want to hit medium to long term. I want to hit short term. Now, if I want to go to medium term, so say 2 to 3 year trend, I don't know what's happening here. I really don't know what the next move is. So what do I do? I stay out. I don't place any trades that are going to be lasting me more than a few days to a few weeks, because my medium-term trend is not clear. I am just going to be out of the market. Now, if I go to a short-term, now we are talking. Okay, so now I know what the direction of the market is. I know it because it's telling me. It's as simple as that. You're looking at it. Now, my short-term trades are going to be buy trades because I don't want to challenge the market. I want to go with the market. Now, I'm going to place based on my entries. Again, that's a topic for another video. The topic for, or the goal for this video is to show you how to look at a chart and how to figure out if the market is in an uptrend, or on a downtrend, or on a sideways trend. Now here on a short-term chart, which is clearly on an uptrend, I know I want to go long or I want to buy. Okay, now I would look at a shorter term. Again, here also, market is on an uptrend. Based on my entries, I want to do a buy trade. I don't care about sell trades. I want to be staying away from those. So now, even go even shorter. So now, when it comes to entry, I want to go shorter time frame, like maybe 30 minutes, 15 minutes, sometimes even 5 minutes if I'm doing scalping. But again, the point of this video is to show you how to look at a chart, how to make a chart simple. The more indicators you have, the more mess you have on your chart, the more difficult it becomes to read it. Just look at the price. It's as simple as that. Which direction it's going, short term, medium term, long term, and figure out what kind of trader you are. And that's the other secret. You don't know what kind of trader you are till you start trading. Okay? You don't know how much patience you have. You don't know how emotional you will become when you see market whipsawing the price all over the place. How are you going to deal with your emotions? You don't know that till you're in the market. Now, how do you deal with that? Again, we'll discuss that in another video. How to deal with your emotions, how to figure out what kind of trader you are, and how to maximize your gains based on the knowledge of your own trading style. Based on, okay, are you ultra short term? Are you mid term? Are you want to hold your trade over the weekends or not? What's your ideal profit levels? Okay, what is it that you are chasing? So again, you chase something, you're never going to get it because you want market to tell you. You want the pricing, you want the direction, you want the price action to tell you where the market is going. Like in front of us, it's telling me it's going up. I want to be buying. I don't want to be selling. And here, if I want to trade for years in advance, I'm looking at the weekly chart. I want to be selling. Okay, let's look at the monthly chart, see what that is doing. Monthly chart is telling me I'm not doing anything. I'm like, this is going back 1995. I'm going sideways. So now I'm not even talking decades, like this is going 3-4 decades back. Okay, but if I go 2 decades back, it's clearly on a downward channel. If I go 4 decades back, I'm going nowhere. Again, if my horizon is 4 decades, I shouldn't be here. I should be an investor. I shouldn't be a trader. You, my friend, are a trader. I am a trader. We're trying to figure out how to make money in days or weeks and sometimes even in hours. So for that, we want to look at hourly chart. Trend is up. 4-hour chart. Trend is up. Daily chart. Trend is sideways. I don't know what I'm doing. So I hope it made sense. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and I'll be coming out with a lot more of these so we can learn and make some money together. All right, guys. Thank you. I can't wait to see you in the next one.